Here are the top 10 things to do in Key West, but first, here are a couple tips that you need to know. You should rent a golf cart to get around. It makes it much easier because the parking can be a nightmare. Also, if you're booking an excursion, do it in advance because some book up. Now here are the top 10 things to do while in Key West. This was our first excursion, the Butterfly and Nature Conservatory. Absolutely a must. Here's a tip while filming the butterflies. If you do it in slow motion, you can see them a lot better, like right here. This truly felt like a butterfly heaven. And then they also had 2 flamingos at the center of the exhibit, which were really cool to see. Birds and butterflies, oh my. Number 2 on our list is Cuban Coffee Queen. We went there every day. The coffee was absolutely delicious. The coffee that we love so much, the ice cubes were actually made of coffee, so it didn't water down your coffee. When they would melt, it would make it stronger. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sure you've heard about the chickens around Key West. They're everywhere. So if you do grab a coffee from the Cuban Coffee Queen, you can walk right around the corner to Duval Street, and they have these beautiful art studios, which are actually number 3 on our list. We walked around, saw quite a few of them. All of them had equally beautiful and unique art. I would say it's a must in Key West. To be honest, I didn't see a lot on my research going to Key West about the art studios, but I would highly recommend them. Just look around and see all of this fabulous art. This was a very cool and interesting piece. Now on to number 4, Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park is the best beach in Key West. They have a lot of beaches, but this is the one that you want to go to. They have shade underneath the trees, so if it's a hot day, you can take some relief from the sun, and they have rocky edges that you can swim up to. You do have to pay a couple dollars to get into the park, but it's worth it. We went beach hopping to all the other beaches in a line, and they did not compare. Number 5 is going to be the Historic Harbor Walk. There are a lot of restaurants in this area, so it was really nice to see all the boats lit up at night, and we enjoyed our little walk along the boardwalk. Just dreaming of maybe owning a boat like this one day? Hey, a girl can dream, right? Let's just say the nightlife on Duval Street is lit, and that's why it's going to be number 6 on our video. This truck came by jamming. I mean, look, the hubby's dancing in the street. Oh my God. The nightlife was very cool, calm on one end, and then crazy on the other, so depending what you're looking for, there's something for everyone. We booked our stay with Historic Hideaways, which was right around the corner from Duval Street. Number 7 on our list is Dry Tortugas, Fort Jefferson, which is 70 miles off of the coast of Key West. It's only accessible by boat or seaplane, but this is an absolute must. You do have to book in advance, but look at this view. Oh my God. It was an old fort originally built by the Spanish and was later acquired by the Americans. It was never fully completed and is now a tourist attraction and the least visited national park in the United States. Also making the list is Ernest Hemingway. His house is like stepping back in time. He has 6-toed cats on the property. The Hemingway house was actually right around the corner from where we stayed. If you want to check out Historic Hideaways, they have some really unique stays and really good prices. You really feel like one of the locals in this area, and the architecture is very unique. Hemingway was known for his minimalistic writing style. He used the theory of omission, where he expected the reader to infer meaning for what was left unsaid. He also survived 2 plane crashes. Seeing the sunset in Key West is a must, and one of the best places to do it is Mallory Square. At sunset, there's street performers and a group gathers to enjoy the sunset together. Out here in Mallory Square, they have some local artists, so that's also something to look out for while you're here watching the sunset. Another good place to watch the sunset is Latitudes. It's a restaurant that you have to take a boat to, and you do have to book in advance. Last but not least on our list is the historic architecture around Key West. We would highly recommend getting a golf cart and traveling around, just checking out all the old school architecture. So I've mentioned it a couple times in the video, but check out historichideaways.com for a unique stay at an affordable price. They have many options. I'll actually link our stay in a video at the end of this one. Hope this helped you plan out your trip and you guys have fun in Key West.